I mean, I'm a rapper, singer,
Yes, sir.
songwriter. I ain't even gonna say producer, but you know, what I mean, I dabble in it and whatnot. A band coordinator, a self-proclaimed teacher. You know, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, I'm just a man of God. You
Yes,
know,
sir. Yes,
over
sir.
everything. That's
Yes,
the
sir.
one thing that I could say proudly. You know, definitely a man of
Yes,
God.
sir. So you might elaborating on your walk with God and let us know your Christian journey. I'm sure there's people out there who will probably be touched by the
Yeah,
story and
yeah.
people who will find it relatable. I'm
Okay.
saying, yeah.
Well, so my grandmother, she always kept me in the church. Growing up,
Mm.
I went to a Pentecostal church, Church of God in Christ, actually Greater Remnant Church of God in Christ, and she always taught me to love God like you love yourself, if not better.
Oh, yeah,
So I've always carried that self. I always
definitely.
carried that respect for God. And I've always carried that respect for myself as well. So it's like, okay, I gotta maintain that. I did get lost
Mm.
because I wanted to be out in the streets. I wanted to be what I saw on TV, what I heard on the radio, what I seen in music videos. What I saw my homeboys doing and my friends doing. I wanted to parlay and
Mm.
be out in the streets and make money and do things that I know I had no business doing
Yeah.
in the name of the Lord. But then all of a
He's so
sudden,
honest about it too.
it's no point to lie about
Brother's
it.
so real, man.
You know,
Yeah.
I fall short, and even now, I'm walking towards him.
Yeah.
But if it was easy, then it would be a straight shot.
Yeah.
But it's like a snake way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna have your tricks and
Yeah.
all that good stuff. But
God got it.
yeah, God got me, man.
Yeah.
I made it out of
God
a
got you.
situation where I'm able to be here. Because I'm not supposed to be here. I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to be anywhere abroad. I'm supposed to be in Baltimore in a jail cell.
Mm.
But God's mercy said no. Okay, God's mercy said no.
Not my boy.
Not my boy, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I decided that I want to do something better with my music.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So
tell us about your music, bro. How did it start? Like, when did you actually get the bug, so to speak?
okay. Well, I caught the bug at an early age, man. It's sad. I caught it early. I say I was 12 years old, and I was at my birthday
Whoa.
party,
Yeah.
and they said, "Hey, so sing happy. What do you got to say to people?" They sung "Happy Birthday." I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, yo, check it, big boy, blah blah blah. I start freestyling, so the whole family's jaw drops, and they're like, "Where did you hear that? Where did you learn?" I'm just like, I don't know, I just did it. I just did it. It was a
Mm.
freestyle. So once I realized that I had that ability, it's been a second language,
No, that's
and that was
awesome.
my first introduction into hip hop music. It's me rapping.
No, that's awesome. You're like a Baltimore version of Big. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
heard that.
That's what's up. And how would you describe your sound, so to speak, if you were actually to sit back and analyze and do some introspection right now? Like, how would you depict or illustrate your sound out there?
Believe it or not, they say Baltimore. You said Baltimore Big, but it's more
Baltimore Big.
like I say more or
said
less more or less Tupac aspect to it, and definitely a
Mm.
Dickensian aspect to
All
it as well,
right.
because I'm a political prophet, and when I
All
say that,
right.
I
Ooh.
don't mean that to
Yeah.
be blasphemous, but I, I want to be the voice. I want to
Yeah.
be what people listening to when it's a time for rallying, when it's a
Yeah.
time for learning, when it's time
Yeah.
for loving. I want to be the blueprint. I want them to listen to me and even subconsciously change the way they think.
Yeah.
So I just want to give my knowledge that I've acquired through the years from different people,
Yeah.
from my grandmother, who's always been there for me, my family, my godmother, everybody, man. It's I just want to be able to share what I know,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
put it in music. It's no point to rap about the stuff that you hear already on the radio.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
what's
sir.
what's the point to
Yes, sir.
copycat what he's doing and he's falling short?
Mm.
So why not give him something new? Give him some new flavor,
Exactly. An alternative too, for the youth out there, because I feel like the youth out there, they need leaders like such as yourself.
Yeah.
People who actually, they've peeped game, they've been through a lot. Because I could tell, even from Baltimore, automatically, I just know you've been through a lot, bro.
Yeah, man.
Everybody I've encountered who has been from Baltimore, they always got a great story to tell.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
It's definitely rough. It's definitely rough, but at the same time, man, some great, 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 great people come from
Mm.
Baltimore. We've got Lonnie Moore, a young brother who's on the come up. I mean,
Yeah.
this boy is. I showed you the song,
Yeah.
and the boy
Yeah.
is talented. The boy is definitely good. We got the Whoadie whole situation, Young Duck, Che Breeze, everybody, man. It's a good scene there. We got beautiful musicians I mean, you get the best stuff, man. You get the best stuff from there. And just to be here in Australia and to spread the message of Baltimore and hold it down, I'm trying to, you know.
No doubt, no doubt. So, ever since you started, like, doing the whole music thing, I'm sure, because we were just kicking it outside there. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just knows this is just a natural conversation, ain't no gimmicks. We're kicking out there, and he showed us some competitions that he was actually in, like video evidence. He done rock with Sway. He performed in front of
Shout out
Mobb
Sway.
Deep, like all hip hop heads out there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So why don't you give people a gist of your record, your how do I put this your resume?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
at least they know that you didn't just hop on, the bandwagon overnight.
sure
That
enough.
you actually paid your dues in this thing.
Sure
You know
enough.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, coming up, I was always a freestyler, like I said. And by me being a bigger dude, first of all, let me paint the picture for y'all. I am 350 pounds, 6'3", black man with curly hair. So,
Heartthrob never.
heartthrob never. Black or ugly as that. Well, actually, I'm very cute. Shout out to all the ladies that say I'm cute. Thank you, baby. Ow. But no, I always had to defend myself. And so it's either cracking jokes or freestyle battling.
Yeah.
And by me being able to freestyle, that translated into my expression of how you're gonna talk about me? Well, I'm gonna talk about you. So it went from freestyle battling, and I was sitting in the car one day, and I was sitting with Kiara, my best friend. Hey Jack, what it do? And we heard on the radio, like, come to Security Mall and join the Converse DTLR freestyle battle. And I'm like, all right, I definitely will do that. I think I could do that. She's like, come on, we gonna go. So Tech Time went up there, won. Like, I beat 50 people, and it's just like, wow. I mean, these people are coming in chains. I mean, rapper chains, tattoos, and leather shirts, snakeskin shirts, and Giuseppe's and Gucci's. I came in there with Crocs on and like a hoodie and some sweatpants, like, mad homie. But I went in and I won, and they sent me to New York. I met Sway, Calloway, DJ Sway, however you want to kick it.
Shout out to Sway.
Shout out to Sway. Shout out to the whole MTV fam. I see y'all. DJ Wonder, I hear you. Shout out Shade 45. I'm giving y'all mad plugs.
Yeah.
But they hosted the event. I went in and I did great in the competition. I lost. Which is, you would think that it's painful, but, you got people coming up to you saying, hey, brother, you don't be discouraged, because I want you to come back, and you can record here for free when you want. I was like, oh, where? Oh, cool. Well, that's what's up, so that's good consolation. Gary Groove, a name that you guys need to know, I went to an open mic competition, not even a competition, just an open mic. He heard me rapping, and he linked me together with Monifa from Real House, R&B Divas Atlanta.
Yeah.
So we did a joint for Afram.
Shout out to Monifa.
Yeah, shout out Monifa.
Yeah.
How you doing? Thank you. And we performed at the Baltimore Afram, the African American Festival, and that was in front of 70,000 people. And I was honored to do Heavy D's verse. That was the thing that got me, because the song we did was
legend right there.
Man. The thing about it was, she's like, I want you to do his verse, and I'm like, you want me to put my verse on it? And she's just like, no, I want you to do his verse. I was sketchy at first. I was like, I don't do nobody's verses. But then when I did it, and I realized the magnitude of it, I was just like, you know what, I can't do nothing but respect it. So I appreciate that still to this day, man. Word.
Being a man of God, or presenter for Christ at the same time. We're in an industry where we're surrounded by our secular brothers and sisters who unfortunately don't understand us, to the point where they either stereotype us or they shy away from us. Like, how do you, as a person or a man of God, how do you stand your ground? And be true to your sound without compromising. Because I know it could get really tempting. I do music too. You know what I'm saying? So I know, like, the temptations out there where sometimes you feel, oh man, if I could just shift a little bit. Like, how do you, what's your inspiration behind standing behind your ground? You know what I'm saying?
Well, first step is knowing that I'm not perfect. That's the first step, to know that I'm not perfect, and to know that I'm a human being and I will fall short of the glory of God. I can't sit up here and pretend to the people that I'm perfect. I can't sit up here and pretend to the people that I'm some angel, because I'm not. But as soon as I realize that, and as soon as I vocalize that, that's the first step. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna mess up, But people been judging me my entire life. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a big dude. You know, people get nervous and they're already coming at me. So I stopped caring about what people thought a long time ago. I told my homeboy, I said, yo, I'm about to start doing positive rap. And my man Joe Dallas said, yo, bro, like, forget what everybody else think. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's you. You know what I mean? You're gonna do what you're gonna do, and you're gonna make money that way. I had another homeboy said, nah, man, you gotta keep it street so they can relate. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, you know, because I don't want nobody to relate to that because I'm not in that.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make good music.
Ain't nothing in that. I'll tell you that.
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing in it but pollution and death.
No doubt.
And if anybody's listening, let me just say, man, if you're at a point in your life where you feel lost, you feel just held back, you know. You feel like you're at a crossroad and you don't know what to do. You feel like you want to hold on to that street side. You want to hold on to those old ways. But I'm gonna tell you something. There is no success there. There is no growth there. It's you know, if you're in a trap, you want to get out of the trap. You know what I mean? It's called a trap because you can't get out. Luckily, I was blessed to be able to get out. Like, where am I? I'm in Canberra. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Canberra, Australia, baby.
Yo.
Shout out Canberra.
High-fiving the kangaroos and stuff.
Real talk.
Morning,
it's crazy, yo, because I go walking, and it's like 50 kangaroos in the backyard, yo.
Word,
and they be, yo.
especially in the suburb you live in, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I live in O'Malley.
Kangaroo town right there.
That's crazy, yo. They be swelling up on me like, what it do, bro? I'm like, I don't want no parts. Like, yeah, what it do, bro? And it's just like, all right, you feel me? I don't want no parts. I don't want no problem, nothing.
Oh, man.
You heard?
Man. Yeah, well, you know, we gotta touch on it, bro.
Talk to
the
me.
Baltimore situation, bro.
Yeah, man.
We gotta touch on it, like, because I've been peeping the thing on the news, you know, every time, like, and I can't front though, like, I feel like the media is not really actually, you know, portraying
Not at all.
the city right at all, because you know, there's what we hear from the news, right?
Yeah.
But you know, we're on the ground level too with
Yeah.
people. You know, I'm sure you've been hitting out people from out there, same way I have and stuff. And the stories don't seem to tally. So why don't you like shed light on this situation so people really understand? Being somebody from Baltimore, you're automatically, how should I put it, ambassador for Baltimore.
Yeah.
So
By me being
let's hear
the
from the
ambassador.
horse's mouth.
All right, so first of all, when you turn on the news and you see streets on fire, that's 10 minutes away from my home. So of course, my first thought was, brother Freddie Gray was shot. He looked at a police
Rest in
officer.
peace,
He made
Freddie
eye
Gray.
contact with an officer. They chased him. They pursued him. He did have a record, but that has nothing to do with killing a person. That gives you that. Who are you to take a life? You know, that's kind of, you know.
God gives.
But first of all, I'll say that I'm proud of my city. I'm proud of my city because the point has been made and it's gotten across. And yes, they did tear the city up. But guess what? The next day, we had every single Baltimore socialite. We had comedians. We had rappers. We had, you know, even celebrities coming out and they were cleaning up. We had athletes. We had Morgan State and Coppin State football teams coming out and cleaning these streets up. Buildings were burned down, but buildings were cleaned the next day. And what they do is they show these images of chaos and anarchy. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm here and I've been here for a while, but I'm getting direct pictures from my bros. I'm like, yo, what's really going on? Like, I don't want to look on CNN. What's really going on? And they saying, yo, it's crazy here. The National Guard's here. Everything else is here. But, yo, we're okay. Yeah. We're okay. We're actually out here, you know, doing what we got to do, cleaning the streets up, making a stand, having peaceful protests. When you see Jesse Jackson and whatnot, you see him show up, and it's just like, oh, okay, so this is real. You see people in Philly saying, we are Baltimore, and it's just like, man.
That's wonderful, man.
You know, people
so
in, even places like Seattle, you know, like, what?
That's
Seattle? You know, like, y'all, okay, I guess y'all care. But yeah, man, they're gonna try to decriminalize. They're gonna try to criminalize anything you do that goes against the media's agenda.
Yeah, let's spread the love, people. You know, it's hard. I know turning the other cheek is hard, and in a past life, I probably would be the last person who would tell you to do that. But you know, that's the power of God right there. When you step into Christ, you start seeing things from a different dynamic, a different perspective. Yes. You know, you become more mature and you finally understand, you know, certain things to life. And you know, I think love is that that glue that we need. You know, that adhesive that sticks us all together
Yeah.
in times like this. So people, let's just try to spread the love. Let's stay united. Just like he just said, we got people in Seattle, Philly. All of them. All we're all. It's a bad situation, was bringing us all together. So let's spread as much love as we can. And speaking about love, though, straight up to one of your joints, bro. That I really love this joint. It's called Black Thought. It depicts a love for your people.
Yeah.
And the culture you come from. So you want to like shed light on that song, like the making of it and such.
Okay. Oh, let's see my boy Mike. What it do,
What's
Mike?
up, Mike? There. Look at him.
Hey, look at Mike.
What's up, Mike? It's good. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So the song is Black Culture. It's it was produced by the Whoadie band. Who headed that was D-Lock. You know what I mean? That's my bro. One of my bros. He takes care of all my stuff. Him and Harvey. Those two guys. Chunk Gemini. But one day we were sitting there before Trayvon Martin got killed. We was just like, man, it seems like we don't matter. Being black, we got targets on our back. So I said, yo, that's all we hear is, oh, we're victims, we targets, and this, that, and the fourth. But I said, yo, why don't we uplift us? What happens when we uplift us? What happens when we stop calling women out their name? When you start, talking about hurting another brother? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not just, endorse us? So we came together. We put this together. I'm singing on the. I'm so happy. I'm singing on it, bro. So I got the singing on the hook.
He's good too.
Yeah, man. I try to be.
As you can see.
I try to be, man.
Yeah.
So this, it was on my mixtape, Original Thought. This was actually the third single, and I actually shot a video for this. I actually have the video for this. So if you want to look it up, it's TheChozenWhoadie, one word, and then you should see the song Black Culture.
Black Culture.
Yep.
I'm sure Huey Newton will be proud of that joint right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So let's move on to that other joint you got, bro. That Lay Your Head.
Okay, so
Lay Your Head. That too.
Lay Your Head. Another record. D-Lock Walla. I was actually having a moment in life where a lady can transform the most toughest guy into a lover. I went from being the Incredible Hulk to Bruce Banner real quick. So I wanted to uplift beauty, and not just
and you guys are gonna hear the song
sexual
too.
acts or nothing like that. It's it definitely has its moments, but it's definitely one of the songs that you can listen to on a Saturday morning or a Sunday afternoon with your lady and keep it respectful and not derogatory or disrespecting her in any kind of way. I wanted one of them where it's just like
in a godly fashion.
Definitely.
Definitely. That's a really good joint too. That's a really good joint.
Thank you, bro.
One thing I like about that joint, the whole laid backness and the way you come off relaxed, about it and stuff.
Yeah.
I think, was that a freestyle?
No, that wasn't a freestyle. That's Do It For The Money.
Do It For The Money. That one was a freestyle, right?
That was a freestyle.
Now, since you brought that one up, you got to talk about that too.
Okay, I called it Do It For The Money, but I don't do it for the money. It's actually Do It For The Love. That song.
I don't do it for the money.
I just do it for the love. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good message.
So, so basically, I have a gift, and I know that. God gave me this gift, and I'll say God did because I'm able to speak certain messages to these people and deliver them from their situations. A lot of these people rap or do music just because they don't want to get a job, or they want a big paycheck, or they want an endorsement, or want to wear a chain, or drive a Bugatti. They want success, and it's just like, nah, I want the longevity, really, and I want to be able to sway the youth. Because once I get the youth involved, and once I get the people involved, who knows what can happen, man? Who knows what can happen once people come together? And it's crazy.
Under the banner of God, man, ain't nothing we cannot achieve.
Amen.
Nothing. So I was bumping this freestyle you got right here. I think it's called the Spaz.
Oh yeah, that's the Do It For The Money record.
Do It For The Money record right there. Okay. No, it's actually Spiz. It says Spiz on the audio file.
That's my old name back. That's my old rap name back in the day. Spizzy.
Spiz, word.
Because my last name is Spinks. Shout out to the Spinks.
Oh yeah, he's related to the boxer, y'all.
Shout out Leon. Shout out Corey. Shout out Michael.
Dude who took down Muhammad Ali.
Pepper.
Yeah.
What up,
We're not gonna talk about that though. That's another day, another story.
You got it.
When you run up on him, you get them to yap about that. Yeah, no doubt. So let's get back to the music, bro. So what's like the what would you describe as your biggest challenge, in your music path so far?
Just trying to stay relevant.
Mm.
Trying to create. Well, I can't even say create my own lane because my lane is being creative with every footstep I take.
Yeah.
Just trying to spread the music. If I can spread the music and get it to the people,
Yeah.
that's kind of the hard part. In my city, you're either talking about scrambled coke or smack or heroin or drug dealing and stuff like that and sex, and it's just like
Nah.
that's not. But me, it's like I left all that alone, So I'm just trying to position myself where I can be the voice. And they're like, nah, yo, we trying to turn up. We trying to party, bro. We ain't trying to learn nothing. So I said, oh, okay. So I'm out here in Canberra,
Yeah.
Trying to spread the love. And it seems like people are taking it very, very well. And I appreciate everyone who's giving me any kind of love in any kind of way. I appreciate y'all. But, yeah, that's the hardest part, just spreading the music in a time of chaos. When people want to party and turn up, I'm trying to say, all right, y'all. Come back to class.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. That's the only, because when it comes to writing, easy. When it comes to sitting down, making the music, easy. That's the easy part, is spreading the message.
Spreading the message, yo. Just like we were speaking about early on, being a godly man in a secular industry and stuff. Something else, another thing that, as an artist of positivity, you actually face out there is this new sound that, they got out there where it's more like a bouncy tune to it.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with genres at all. You know what I mean? There's nothing like if you could preach positivity out of anything, hey, I'm totally for it.
Yeah.
But then as an artist, when you watch the evolution of music as it goes, stuff, man. Another challenge that you're actually faced with is, okay, so do I stay true to my core sound, or do I move with the times? You know what I mean? And both sides, like, both sides of the arguments always raise good points. So I'd like to know, like, your take on that.
So
firstly, like, do you choose to stay true to your sound regardless?
I do.
Okay, and how do you do that as a person?
Like I said, just realize that I'm in control of what I make, what I create. Nobody else tells me what to write. Nobody else tells me what I can or cannot say.
Yeah.
And if I say the good things, if it's pleasing to God's ear, why not say it? If I want to bring my people down, sure, I'll talk about stuff that's ignorant and negative. But if I want to build the people up,
Yeah.
who's gonna judge me? And if you're judging me, you're judging positivity
Yeah.
or judging free expression. I lost care. Like I don't care about what people think of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I do regardless, and if I could do it in the name of the Lord or do it just in the sake of positivity,
Yeah.
what can you say? So I just try to stay. I stay true to myself, and I stay true to hip hop, and I stay true to. I try my best to stay true to the Lord. Like I said, it's a constant struggle every day, man.
Bro.
It's a constant struggle.
Twice.
Yeah, man, it's a constant
we wake
struggle.
up to a war field, and I'm sure like a lot of people out there could relate to this, both Christian and non-Christian.
Word.
It's a constant battle